Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is TheBlaziking, back with Gone Home, and we're gonna find out what kind of interesting shit this game has for us this episode, hopefully. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2, Story, The Turtle Purple. Okay. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday, she would find the edge, and get to the paradise there. Then, she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island!" the first mate said. Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out of the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black! We'll find the end of the world and you'll see your father was no liar!" The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west!" she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Okay. I mean, her family is a bunch of storytellers. That's great to know. All these fucking doors and lights, I seriously am not comfortable with the majority of this game so far. Like, in real life, all these lights on is wasting electricity, but, I'd rather waste electricity than get raped by a ghost or something. Reproductive Worksheet 6. By Samantha Greenbrier, the date September 9th, 1994. Directions. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper. Choose one of the 2 stories and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name. Find a topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put the sentences in chronological order. Make sure the last sentence is a good concluding statement. A. The menstrual story. Alright, I guess we're going into woman stuff now. A. The menstrual cycle. It travels through the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovum. Blah, blah, blah. You're talking about pregnancy and I really don't give a shit. Like... Okay. So that started to talk about pregnancy, and then it just kind of went into a tragic tale of lovers, I guess? I know I didn't read it, but I apologize, and I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. I'm immediately stopping this if this goes into something that could be copyrighted like last time.
Somehow I always knew that someday.
That might be one of those things that I could have forgiveness because of how long something like that was probably made sense, but I'm not going to be too careful. Oh, so you're not going to actually show me the bigger version, okay. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah, despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior. We went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. And creepy stuff. No, not yet. Well, just more copies of this book. More. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Oh god, I can't read cursive that well, so bear with me, please. Janice, thank you for having Danny over for your... thank you for having Danny over in your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could send Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape. I gave my permission. He needs to spend So Danny and Samantha actually were friends.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Hey, there's only one more door down here. Hey, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that'd be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too. Hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. Yeah, if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Okay.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Okay, now I'm slightly concerned. Katie, please whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic! Okay, so that door is locked, so that means I guess our travels... Oh... All of my back hairs are standing up because this is starting to get a little creepy. Just a little. Never opened the side doors to this, did I? No, I did not. I'm gonna do that before I go upstairs. Huh. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northern wing. Huh. Okay. I don't know why the overlay text isn't working anymore, so bear with me on this. Notice of temporary personnel transfer by Bruce Pendleton, Head of Personnel, State Forestry Service. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flinton Lock. Excuse me, National Forest, effective September 2nd, 1994. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, senior conservative, conservationist Janice Greenbrier is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. The duration of the transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. Oh. Yeah, I can't read that. Like, I'm not even gonna try, and I won't lie to you. Oh. Oh, I do not like the looks of that.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I don't feel good about going into here, but, oh god, there's so much of this house to explore. Again, if there's copyright, I'm turning it off immediately.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the boys' work. Work does a good all day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends.
I'm not sure it's copyright, but... eh. I was assuming I'd see like a dead body or something when I turned around. Oh. I remember doing that before the internet existed. Actually writing little fucking tips and tricks on fucking paper. Oh, and let me get this is... oh, Adventurous the Cat Returns. I do like the detail for a Super Nintendo game, though. That's pretty cool. A 3-digit combination. Don't have anything 3 digits. A challenging assignment, metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. You know, along with slightly creeping me out, this game is also giving me a huge nostalgia trip. Because this was right around the time I was born that a lot of this is based from. Come on to Desto. Alright, let's see what happened. Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. A large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Action taken by faculty was Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. What child wouldn't? Her father was called, but there was no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Which, that was never signed. I also apologize if you hear the cat. So I came in through that door. It's a fucking Bible. I don't give a shit about the Bible. And sad part is, I remember seeing commercials for games like that back in the day. Oh! Okay, guess we get to read a little more into this story. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate on their own now grew close to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind. Leading their way back to the entrance from further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end, to look back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment, too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay low, skeletal in rotted robes. The king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls. Pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter behind the king. A long staircase hewn from the rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "You have the advantage in numbers. I'll draw his attention, and then you—" But the first mate interrupted. "No, I'm smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like this. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. "All traced by this invisible thread, of course," Allegra said. It's a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance to— Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. First mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs. The first mate was to appear. The king continued his— Wait, no. No! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, even from across the yawning basin. Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran, summoning his undead power. The king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away. Shut up! Fucking, I hate this cat. Sorry to break away from the tension. Fuck! The cat just daggered me. Great. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm not gonna pause the recording. I'm just gonna go shut her up for a minute. Okay. Back. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the floor as Allegra ran. She was gathering line. Twisting it around her arm, she came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. How upsetting. I should end this off after exploring the bathroom. I'm probably not gonna find much of anything in here. You know, I don't want to grab this, but there might actually be something on it, and there is not. Cool. Welp. I apologize to any of my viewers who are underage. Now, if you're underage and you're on my channel, what the fuck are you doing here? Geez, just near, does that look like a blood stain? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Well, that's sweet. I can't wait to find out what other kind of shit happened, but, I guess I'll just end things off here and we'll continue exploring this house next time. I'm not really sure if this is entertaining or if we're making progress, but this is interesting. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button if you actually are enjoying this. Subscribe to see more, like the Facebook, follow the Twitter, and until next time, it's been TheBlaziking signing out. Ta-ta for now. Peace.